MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Leading off
into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pillar.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Panic is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
0-1 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. The set and the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Giants here on the Buster Posey double. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami, and the Giants are stepping in. Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins,
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Garrett.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Two 2-0 now. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The right fielder.
Next will be Jose Osuna, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Cooper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panik. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Stepping into the box, Henry Ramos. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ramos, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Popped him up. Pereira over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9.
So coming to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Kemp Playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
A ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Chad Waller. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Waller, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Hot shot down the line, and this is past him at 3rd. Down the line, it's a fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panik.
Joe Panik.
First delivery to him on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The next 3-2. A little roller toward the hole. Cooper charging this one. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Belt brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Waller is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher.
So digging in now, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Posey. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And it's fouled away. Belt at second with 2 down. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Sandy Alcantara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Now that's popped up. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To Crawford for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
The batter, number 13.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro. Line drive to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the start of the fourth upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now that.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 1-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Into right field, that's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. fouled off. Cooper aboard here at first with nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
No left fielder.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
It's a panic covering. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. 2-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting. Second base.
Digging in once again, Joe Panik. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. 1-1. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Runners on first with one down. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Rosell Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Herrera.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Crawford onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah.
Stepping in, Chad Wallach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Peter O'Brien will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 45.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Tyler Lyons takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball
1-1. And it's 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground at third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Henry Ramos. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Boats in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Ramos stands at second with 2 gone. Little chopper down the first baseline. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he is in there.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch. Batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch. And sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The center fielder, number 1.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Diva, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. The second for 1. To Belt for the twin killing. Now batting, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the 2-0. This one's down to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Standing in, Joe Panic. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in, Buster Posey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. I'll try to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 35.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. And their runners at the corners now. Too low, 1-0.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. The Giants leave a couple. They lead it 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Osuna. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami 3rd sacker. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Wallach. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-1 game. Leading off the inning, Henry Ramos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Henry Ramos.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the eighth with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guarantee.
Now batting, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Evan Longoria will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Strike one to start the at-bat. In his career, Longoria carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Ramos stands at third with one gone in the inning. Popped up. Cooper is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center field.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. No balls and one strike. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Joe Panic, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just a one. Not too. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For San Francisco,
Neil Walker will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and two strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped up. Belt has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. A.J. Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
28.
At the plate, Buster Posey. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Castro has it, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Giants.
Settling in now, Henry Ramos. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Kemp is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Reyes Maranta, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Number 19, Tyler Austin.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Belt just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Right
so
fielder.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Osuna. He was retired due to the ground ball. Kim will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Both on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 0-1. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. A dive from Sandoval, but it's past him. A fair ball.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the rubber match of this three-game set, as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner notches his third win of the year. So that just